Greetings and salutations, horror movie fans. My name is Gilbert Ybarra, and welcome back to the Attic Review. On today's episode of TAR, I'm going to be talking about the highly polarizing Skinamarink. This isn't going to be the usual Attic Review breakdown where I go by the 3 acts. In this case, I'm going to condense the action and go straight into the analysis. The main thing is that I hated watching this film. I did not enjoy this at all, and I don't recommend this to people I know to try to enjoy. This is the epitome of not for everyone. But I love the concept of this film and how it made me feel afterwards. I got that little tingly feeling like Mufasa, 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 and I liked it. I was truly impressed with how it stepped into all of our psyche, took out all those creepy images, and portrayed it on film. And there's the paradox of this film, is my near loathing of the actual feature presentation, but my morbid admiration for what it accomplished in its aftermath. So without further ado, let's get into the breakdown and analysis of Skinamarink. This film's runtime is 100 minutes, and I feel that's 80 minutes way too long. With that being said, I'm going to condense this part accordingly like I wish they would have done in the actual movie. 2 children, named Kevin and Kaylee, ages 4 and 6, are at home with their father when Kevin has an accident from sleepwalking that requires him to go to the hospital, but apparently nothing is dire. The kids wake up though in the middle of the night abandoned, and the home that they once felt safe in slowly becomes a never-ending nightmare that they can't understand or escape. Now this shit sucks because those 2 innocent babies have no idea what's going on. Well, add us to that list too. However, things are going on in that house from slightly creepy to severely sinister. Doors, windows, toilets are disappearing, toys are on the wall, voices are calling out, their pets' heads are falling off! Okay, I made that last part up, but you get my point. Awful things are happening to them, okay? These kids are being psychologically tormented and they can't even comprehend what they are experiencing. Speaking of being psychologically tormented, save your boys some torment by just clicking like and subscribe. All done? Alright, let's keep going. Spoiler alert coming, because although this movie was extremely boring to watch, there was a handful of scenes that tensed me up, I'm not gonna lie, so I want to go through those highlights and then we'll finish this up. Kaylee at some point is called upstairs, and may I remind you that it is dumb dark in this grainy ass house, and Kaylee sees her father sitting on the edge of the bed, and he instructs her to look under the bed. Oh god, not once but twice. I am telling you, this part is crazy tense. And if that wasn't enough, she sees her mother, who now asks her to close her eyes as well. And then she tells her that there's something in the closet. I'm telling you, this shit is scary. Another terrifying scene is when Kevin goes down into the basement, and I'm not going to say anything else. I'm just going to let you enjoy peeing yourself. But ultimately, it appears that whatever evil entity entered the house has achieved its goal in destroying these poor kids over a very long period of time. And that is essentially the film, so let's get into the difficult part and why this film is such a paradox to me. I am so sorry, but being brutally honest, I did not enjoy watching this film, and really wouldn't recommend for someone to try to enjoy. I even tried to rewatch it again for the review, and it felt like I was in a Clockwork Orange with my eyes just forced open as I was just grimacing trying to watch. It was just... It was way too dark. I hated everything about the sound, and it was so unbearable to be forced to watch these long-ass shots of the wooden panels on the wall, the Legos or the hallways, and honestly, it's just 10 times longer than it should be. I keep hearing pretentious a lot. Yeah, that's an accurate word for it. Experimental? Sure, we can call it that too. Analog horror? Yes, I understand the concept and what you're trying to do. I get it. So unless you're just that fan with the, you just don't get it flex, this movie is not enjoyable, and I don't see how people can really defend it being 100 minutes long. I know I'm not the only one to say this, think this, feel this, but this would have been way, way more effective as a short film. Yes, I understand the concept of the infinite time loop that the kids are feeling as they experience hell, but I just feel that there's better ways to present that as opposed to making your viewers really pissed off by making them stare at shit longer than they should have to. I'm telling you, I almost couldn't even appreciate the scary moments because I was so angry and frustrated at being demanded to stay patient. It was just, I don't know, I felt a really good way to lose your audience. Now, with all of that being said, damn it if I don't think that the creator is brilliant as hell for unlocking all this childhood fear and trauma that we all forgot about. This is some dairy main shit. I mean, maybe our memories were too foggy, but being a kid was scary as hell. And this movie reminded all of us of what it was like to be young, scared, and alone in the house that you're supposed to feel safe in. As much shit as I talk about the film, I am in awe that creator Kyle Edward Ball pulled an Inception on me. He planted this file of fear in my head that opened up later on and made me really afraid of what I just saw. The aftermath is what is brilliant, because now I'm recalling all of these memories from my childhood basement, my grandma's hallway, and all those horrible images that my mind conjured up for me to see. And now to think of these two innocent kids just abandoned in their house as an evil entity is just toying with them, and they're just trying to seek out comfort and safety, and they don't even know that their fates are already sealed, and it's just really sad and scary to think about more and more. Damn this movie. Bottom line, watching the film felt like an MK Ultra experiment and was near unbearable at times, but it was remarkably effective in creating a genuine fear that I haven't felt in a while. Watch it at your own risk. Maybe you'll enjoy it more at its face value than I did, but I guarantee you this: Skinamarink will haunt your memories for the next few days if you watch it. And that's it for today's episode of Tar. I hope you enjoy this polarizing film in one form or another, because Skinamarink is not for everyone. That's the warning that I wish I would have gotten. It has been an absolute pleasure. Please like and subscribe, tell some friends. My name is Gilbert Ybarra, and thank you so much for watching the Addict Review. Smile, Tiger.